Rise and shine, beloved. Come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Spiritual Success TV is live. This is Ilona Sanders. Welcome. I am your spiritual success mentor, and I'm dedicated to delivering personal and spiritual empowerment that will be a catalyst, a true catalyst for transformation in your life. With that being said, take a moment, go tag your friends, your family members, let them know Spiritual Success TV is live. And as usual, let me pull this up on Facebook. Guys, we have been here. Okay, here we go. We're live. Let me put a happy Friday up here. And we've been going strong, you guys, this whole first quarter. This entire first quarter, which we are coming to an end. So we are doing active recap, revisit, reflection, assessing, celebrating, and setting the tone for the next quarter coming in. So yesterday, we reminded where we were in January, how we opened this year with a bold and necessary declaration, me first. Yes, not in a selfish way, but in a place from divine alignment, from spiritual responsibility, right? From a place of transformation. Me first, me first. We talked about believing bigger, better, bolder, right? Believing in ourselves, believing bigger about our world, about our faith, about our God, about our dreams, our goals, our endeavor, believing bigger about that, bolder, better. We talked about expanding your capacity, and I still feel spirit landing there, expanding your capacity to expect and receive more, to dream more, to imagine more, to be more, do more, have more. Can you just make this declaration with me today, beloved? I just feel to land here, to take a nice breath in and expand. Allow your expansion of your expectation to just break open more, more than enough, right? Coming out of that survival mode. We talked about that yesterday, right? Coming out the energy of survival so that you thrive. And if you're thriving, go into that visionary. And if you're thriving and visionary, going to that enterprise level, that multi-international global level, just continue to just go be in all you could be. Take another breath in. Come on, I'm breathing this in myself. And no matter what it looks like, we know we can have more. Come on, Grand Rising, y'all. Let me know you're here. Come on in, beloved. Let me give you some love. Let's love on each other. So happy that you are here. All right. So we're still recapping January. Beloved, we covered so much ground in this first quarter. It is unbelievable. So the next thing we talked about is that we started looking at soothing versus nurturing. Do y'all remember that? Soothing versus nurturing, and knowing the difference. And I'm looking at your notes. Hey, Jill, thanks for joining me live. You have been a trooper, girl. You have been hanging in here every day with me. Thank you so much, you and Reese and Lisa and a few others. Thank you for hanging in every day. All right. So we examine the emotional habit that keeps you stuck, right? Soothing is a temporary release, but nurturing is more about support. It's about learning. It's about growing. It's about doing the things that's going to put you and keep you on the right track. Nurturing is long-term support. Write that down. Nurturing is long-term support. It's about healing. It's about strengthening. It's about empowerment. It's about growth. It's about focus, right? Or being growth minded. Put that in your notes. Being growth minded, having a growth mindset, right? So this is where we want to land, just looking at that, because we want to shift from coping to true nurturing. Coping just allows you to exist. Soothing allows you to hide while you're existing. So we took a look at that and we began to break all that down so that we can shift from coping to true self-care to true nurturing. I want you to get that. Soothing versus nurturing. Soothing is about hiding, immediate gratification, escaping, distraction, taking you further off course, keeping you from your desire. But nurturing is about self-care. It's about aligning yourself and doing activities that's going to keep you strong and keep you in focus, right? Even when you have days off and you're disconnecting from everything, like technically Friday is a day off for me, and you're disconnecting from everything, it doesn't have to mean necessarily a total shutdown where you do damaging things to yourself under the banner or the false pretext of I'm relaxing, I'm chilling. If you do that and you're in addictive behavior, if you're in over anything, overindulging, over shopping, overeating, anything like that, and you're working contrary to your best interests, then you're soothing, you're not in true relaxing. So even when you're in time off, you don't have to be working, you don't have to do anything connected to work. But my main purpose in saying that is you don't want to do things that's going to hurt you as well, that's going to set you back, that's going to have you disconnected. And of course, we talked about intentional focus being your new best friend. You remember that? And intentional focus is not so much about managing time. Write this down. You want to learn how to manage energy. You want to be in full-blown energy management. So look at how all of this works together. You're going to tap into your faith to believe bigger. It's me first. Me first. Believe bigger, better, bolder. Then you're going to look at soothing versus nurturing and determine where you're landing and start putting things in place for self-care to nurture and keep you on track. And then you're going to bring an intentional focus, which is not about time management so much. It's about energy management. You have to look at how you're spending your energy, what drains you of energy, what triggers you and puts you in a bad space mentally, emotionally. So when we say intentional focus, we're looking at ourselves first, me first, caring for me first, tapping in deeply to determine what am I desiring? What do I truly want to be my goal, my desire, my aim, right? Listening to what you notice. You want to notice what you notice. Write it down just like that. You want to start noticing what you notice. You want to be consciously aware of where you're allowing your energy to go, because y'all know the saying. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. And if your energy is flowing there, you are creating. Good, bad, and indifferent, you are creating. And then we gave you some practical tools that you could start working with. And in the spiritual success community, on the mastery level, we're beginning to work more with some of these tools, but we all know breath work, but we're going deeper into breath work, different kinds of breath work. We're looking at sound, using sound, affirmation, music, voice, all of the things that work with sound. We're looking at somatic movement, how to get that energy out the body, how to shift it out, and how to bring in the right energy so that your body begins to feel comfortable when you're in certain challenges, when you're navigating the unknown. And so we have challenges in the body for many things, especially financially, connected to money, all the reactions that we have. And part of the reason, and we're diving deep into this in mastery as well, part of the reason that we don't increase financially is because we don't feel safe with a lot of money. We don't feel safe being rich. Rather, it's because of exposure, responsibility, thinking that you can't handle it, you're not worthy of it. That is why we dug deep into, in February, the whole self-concept thing as we started raising our frequency, right? And then we also talked about the sacred pause, stillness. And we talked about that Sunday, how to allow stillness to speak. Remember that? That was from just Sunday's live that we did, how to allow stillness to speak. So now, here we go. Take a good healing deep breath in and exhale. We're recapping February. I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to forget anything, y'all, right? So February was all about high frequency February. Yes, high frequency February. We aligned with truth and we tuned into inner resonance. We started turning in and raised our standards for how we show up in every dimension, in every area of life. We started talking about elevation, alignment, embodiment, integration. Y'all remember that? We covered a lot of ground. I'm telling you, if really and truly, I can take the first 3 months as a foundation that we laid, and we could just keep building on that the rest of the year, so that what? We are beginning to apply the information. We are beginning to see results from the information. This is why in the spiritual success community, I always ask for a 12-month commitment minimum, because I recognize that over the years, it takes time, beloved. This year, and y'all celebrate with me, I'm celebrating my 15th year with my mentor, with my major mentor, my one person. Sure, we take other courses and we have other this, that, but I stuck with one person. And this year is my 15th year. I started in 2010. This is my 15th year. Yay! But this is why I asked for 12 months, because it takes time. So with all of this, as I'm doing the recap and I'm pulling all the pieces together, I'm like, my goodness, we covered a lot of ground. We covered a lot of ground. So if we just took this, if I didn't open up any other topic, and I went back and said, okay, beloved, let's take another bite out of soothing versus nurturing and go deeper. And then we start putting it into practical application. Yeah, isn't that? Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you for celebrating with me. Thank you. Yes, 15 years. And so, and it doesn't get old, because just like me, she is committed to growth and expansion. And over the years, we just keep growing, evolving. The program grows, the program evolves. Like this year, I'm really zeroing in on a mastery level for those that have been with me 3 years or more, right? Going deeper, opening up more, bringing different teachings, different information, different spiritual laws. And we're going deep into it. Beloved, this is not about one and done. We say that all the time. You want to keep doing it. I remember, because I'm such a resource person and I study so much, and that's just a gift, and it goes with my gift, and it's one of my wealth attractors, right? And I remember when I came to Ohio, and I'm in this environment, and it seemed like where they were in Bible study was so elementary to me. But you know what I said to myself? Rather than being pompous, and thinking I was all that, I said, until you can get the result of what you think you know, you don't know it. So just be quiet, sit down and listen and learn. So this whole thing about one and done, oh, I took that class, I took that course, but are we getting the results? And when it comes to change, when it comes to transformation, it takes time, beloved. You have to be willing to just be invested in your personal growth and your development, right? So when we talk about this whole thing that we covered, and even the high frequency February, some people are just getting it. Like there's one person that's in our community that wasn't able to do the early morning empowerment, but because we are in this morphogenetic field together, we are all connected. Rather you can show up a day or not. They just picked up on what we were teaching in February and didn't even know we were teaching it, because we're all connected, right? And they said, I just keep hearing high frequency. I'm locked in the high frequency. And I said, that's what we covered the whole month of February. Go back and watch the replays. All right. So when we look at where we are, we talked about elevate, aligning, and stepping into your power, unlocking your highest frequency. We talked about embodiment and integration. We talked about a lot of things, and we went into the 5 dimensions of gratitude. Remember that? I'm still in there. I'm still taking that week by week by week, going back over. See, beloved, this is how you're going to get results. Every round goes higher and higher. I'm not just coming on here giving y'all a bunch of information that doesn't apply to me in any way. That's not what's happening. Everything I give y'all, trust y'all, I'm eating it myself. I'm doing it myself. If I give y'all an exercise or activation assignment, I'm doing it myself. Why? Because I want the results of what I'm talking about. I've been on here pretty much every day for almost 90 days, right? Sometimes two, 3 times a day, depending on what else I had to do the rest of the day. I'm not just here talking just to hear myself talk. I want results. When I tell y'all I'm ready to go to another level and I want you to go, I want to go too. Yes, Reese, I thank the Almighty for the 3 years. Oh my gosh, Reese. Oh, for the 3 years, I've been following you since I've learned about what you do. Your teaching has impacted my life greatly. Thank you so much. Thank you, beautiful, for sharing that with me. Oh my goodness, 3 years. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You need to be over there mastery. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jewel has been with me for a long time as well. 3+ years probably. Jewel and I go way back, way back. And this is the beauty of it. Just like I can celebrate 15 years with my mentor, I've been knowing people that's been in my circle. They were a part of my church at New Life. They become private clients. They are still private clients. Yes, yes, we do, right? Yeah, Jewel said, yes, we do. We go back a long way. Jewel go all the way back with me to the days of the School of Deliverance, right? When I came to her pastor, her bishop apostle had me to come in and do an exclusive teaching and training for their membership. I did the School of Deliverance there. I did the School of the Apostles there, right? School of the Prophets. Y'all remember all of that? And I still have all of that content, all of those training tracks. What I'm looking to do is to develop. This is why, beloved, sometimes when I come and I ask you to sow seed, I'm not just asking you to do that because I'm trying to get money. I want to expand this. I want to turn this into a university type learning environment where I have these different tracks. For people who still interested, like in deliverance ministry, that's a whole training track. School of Prophets and Apostles, a whole training track, right? All the empowerment, the spiritual success, all the mindset work. I want all of these, just like if you were in a university, you have all these schools within a university. But I need help to develop that. I can't do all of that with what I do on my own. And so when you sow seed, it just helps me do that. It will help me hire people. It'll help me get better equipment. Like I want to start a podcast because there are other things that I want to really talk about. I want to start interviewing people, right? I need the equipment. I need the backup support and help. So that's what that's for. So if this is a blessing to you and it has helped you sow into this, it is good ground. And I'm going to teach more about that so that it's not just like, give me some money. I want your money. We don't live there. I've never lived there. And we don't want to go back there. So we talked about unlocking your highest frequency. in February. Yes, Jules, the School of the Prophets. Okay, we talked about the universe follows your lead. I want to expand on that so much. I would like to take 90 days and really just dive deep into all of that has to do with how the universe will follow your lead, all the divine laws, the spiritual laws in the universe, how to start living in the end state. Oh my God, if y'all are really interested in things like that, how to really become what all of this that we're talking about, I would love to spend 90 days just diving deep. That's where I am now. I just want to dive deep so that we can break things up and get more benefit, get more results. All right. So then we talked about the 5 dimensions of gratitude, right? Remember that gratitude for the body, all the bodies, the physical, mental, emotional, ethereal, spiritual bodies, your living spaces, the financial dimension, your relationship dimension, your business career or calling. We covered a lot in high frequency February, and here we are in convergence, where we're bringing all of this inner work to get the outer result that we desire. All right, let's land here today. Take a good healing deep breath in and exhale. We'll be back Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I don't know if we're going beyond the 90 days here at the 7 o'clock hour. I may shift to 7 p.m. I'm praying about that. That will be a huge challenge for me. But we have to do everything and just see how things land. I may do 7 p.m. I don't know. I'm praying about it. So, but lovelies, have a blessed, wonderful, and amazing rest of your day and your weekend. And I'll see you guys Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Love you guys. Bye for now.